Hey guys, so we are going to continue looking at irregular verbs and just going over again what it is we have to do to use irregular verbs in our writing. So our goal for today is I can review the irregular verbs come, do, go, run, see, eat, give, grow, take, and write. So remember, we're going to go through all of these verbs, but we have to remember that these are irregular verbs because we do not add ed to show past action. So we call these irregular because we're not adding ed like other verbs. The verbs come, do, go, run, and see have special spellings to show past tense. They have another spelling when we used has, have, or had before it, the helping verbs. So for come, to make it past tense, we could say came, but it could also be has come, had come, or have come. For do, the past tense is did, but it could also be has done, had done, or have done. For go, the past tense is went, but it could also be has gone, had gone, or have gone. For run, the past tense is ran, but it could also be has run, had run, have run to show past tense. And for see, the past tense is saw, but it could also be has seen, had seen, or have seen. For the other set of verbs, eat, give, grow, take, and write, they can also show past tense with another word or by adding the helping verb has, had, and have. So for eat, we say ate to show past tense, or with the helping verb, we would say has eaten, had eaten, or have eaten. For give, the past tense is going to be gave, but we could also say has given, had given, or have given. For grow, the past tense would be grew, but we could also say has grown, had grown, have grown. For take, the past tense is took, but it could also be has taken, had taken, or have taken. And finally, for write, the past tense is wrote, but we could also say has written, had written, or have written to show past tense. So we're going to look at some examples and pick the correct past tense word to complete the sentence. My plant had 3 inches in 1 year. So we're looking at putting the past tense right here. So we should say, my plant had grown 3 inches in 1 year. We need to put in the word right, past tense, into this sentence. So number 2 says, I blank a letter to my favorite author. We want to show this in the past tense, so we're going to say, you should have said wrote. I wrote a letter to my favorite author. Number 3, we have blank all the leftover cake in the house. We want to put eat to show past tense. You should have said eaten. We have eaten all the leftover cake in the house. Number 4, Abby blank a mile in just 6 minutes. We want to show the past tense of run. Abby ran a mile in just 6 minutes. Number 5, my next door neighbor had blank me his new address before he moved. The past tense of give You should have said given. My next door neighbor had given me his new address before he moved. Number 6, it blank us 10 hours to get to Ohio. What past tense of take will we use? You should have said it took us 10 hours to get to Ohio. Looking at our paragraph, my brother, we're looking at sentence number 3. My brother is learning how to cook. He takes cooking classes every Saturday morning. His favorite class are about baking. The best part for me is that he gets to bring home what he has made. Last week, he come home with a loaf of bread he baked himself. We ate it with our lunch. It was delicious. So, looking at sentence number 3, what change should we make? Should we change are to is? Change are to ours? Change are to did, or make no change? We should have picked A, change are to is. His favorite class is about baking. So, remember, when using past tense verbs, we can change the verb to one of the past tense forms, or we can make it be past tense by adding a helping verb and changing the word as well.